Ubibo was everything to me. As an older brother, having to also be, a guardian to Ubibo, a friend. I think I've lost. It's like a pot with 3 feet. I've lost one, and I'm stumbling along. And I will miss our conversations every night. The video calls. Checking up on him while he's abroad. Obviously, it was a new environment for him as well, and I had to be there to support him, in terms of getting used to the environment. So I'll miss everything about Ubibs, from our conversations, from our, little chats together. I'll miss everything about him. There's been a huge relief that the remains of my little brother are back into the country, and we'd like to thank the Department of International Relations together with the Sports Ministry in helping us to ensure that my brother comes back into the country. It's been very emotional, especially with the sudden loss of my baby brother. And so as the family, we have identified the 1st of August to lay him to rest in our hometown, Ekumha. That's where we are now as the family. We are just processing, and just going through the emotions.
The body of promising South African rugby player Luqobo Pipo Magodini has returned to the Eastern Cape following his tragic death in France, where he collapsed after a training session with the French club AS Bizars Herald. The 20-year-old tight-head prop's remains arrived home today and have been transferred to a funeral parlor in Kokompo City, where they will remain until funeral arrangements are finalized. Magodini had recently signed a 3-year professional contract with Bezos, marking the beginning of what many believed will be a bright career in European rugby. His journey was tragically cut short after he collapsed following a morning training session at Stade de la Garonne. He was rushed to hospital but died several hours later. Initial reports suggested the young prop had suffered heart stroke. However, French media have since reported that he is believed to have suffered a cardiac arrest. Authorities have not yet officially confirmed the exact cause of death. Standing 1.76 meters tall and weighing 119 kilograms, Magodini was widely regarded as one of South Africa's most exciting front row prospects. Despite his powerful build, he earned admiration for his mobility, athleticism, and dominant scrum-making ability. The former Wynberg Boys High School standout represented South Africa at under 18 level before joining the Bezos Academy ahead of the 2025-2026 season. His rapid progress reportedly placed him in line for promotion to the club's senior squad for the upcoming Pro D2 campaign, but he never got the opportunity to make his first team debut. Tributes have continued to pour in from across South Africa, France, and the international rugby community. Beziers president and former Springbok captain Bob Skinstad described Magodini as a remarkable young man who had already made a lasting impression to the club, and said Luqobo joined our training center during the off-season and quickly became a valued member of the Red and Blue family. His commitment, kindness, and personal qualities deeply impressed everyone at the club. Today, the entire Red and Blue family is united in mourning and deeply shaken by this heartbreaking loss. The French Professional Rugby Player Union Prevail Supporters Group and members of the wider rugby fraternity also honored Magodini's memory while acknowledging the support provided to him in France by club official Saul Logenberg. President Ramaphosa also extended his heartfelt condolences to Magodini's family, friends, and loved ones, joining the growing list of leaders and sporting figures mourning a talented young athlete whose life was cut short just as his professional career was beginning. For Magodini's family, however, the loss is deeply personal. His older brother, Sihle Magodini, spoke movingly about the bond they shared and the devastating void left by his passing, and said Pipo was everything to me as an older brother, having to also be a guardian, a friend I think I've lost. It's like a pot with three legs. I've lost one. And now I'm stumbling along. I will miss our conversations every night, the video calls, and checking up on him while he was abroad. The family has confirmed that Luqobo Pipo Makotini will be laid to rest on 1 August in Kumha, where loved ones, friends, and members of the rugby community will gather to bid farewell to one of South Africa's brightest young talents whose promising future ended far too soon. May his soul rest in peace. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more sports news.
You're talking a lot of nonsense with your mouth. With your mouth. It's going down. We gon' stop. We gon' stop. We gon' stop.